or something. Oh, perfect.
I have a gift for you, but I didn't bring it because I didn't want you to be saddled in case you had stuff here.
Is it a painting?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But it's like, it's
nice.
It's portable.
Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't bring it because I didn't want to saddle you. But
thank you.
It's on my wall waiting.
Okie doke. Well, I'll have to come over and get it or something, or you can come over and bring it. Yeah.
Is that yours, Nayland?
Your sock monkey?
Yes.
Can you tell? Lehigh did a number on this. Are you gonna tell the whole story? Do you want to tell the sock monkey story?
Yeah, it's basically I bought the sock monkey when I was together with Philip, and the two of us. You know how you have that thing when you're in a couple, you develop like the culture that's like the two of you.
No, them?
Right.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. So there's like a whole. So there's a whole right. There's a whole set of behavior and everything.
What are you talking about?
He and I would like use the sock monkey to make jokes with each other like all the time. And to be honest, when we broke up, it was like the one thing that I was like, I really want custody of the sock monkey. I mean, I had bought it, so theoretically it's
It's yours.
But then after he died, it was like, okay, this is a thing that no one else I'm going to be with. It's not going to make any sense to like do any of the like routines. I mean, we really did have like a very elaborate backstory developed for the sock monkey, and so a couple of
needs one.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, how do you explain this?
I know.
It's got a mouth on its rear end.
Yes.
So
yeah.
I'm thinking,
there was like there was a lot of celebrity backstory. Anyway, so when Phil died, all of that was like, and a couple of years ago, I've always had it sort of up on a shelf, and it fell off onto the bed, and Lehigh was like, oh, stuffed animal on the floor, it's mine, and like just sort of decided to attack it, and chewed the ear up and all of that, and it really is, I was telling Liz, it's like the one time where Lehigh has done something and I have really been like, I was furious and really hurt, and also knowing it's like completely inappropriate. It's not like, I mean, obviously nothing that Leah has done is deliberately, but it was such a weird sentimental wrench. So when I got the announcement from Liz doing the mending, it was like, oh, there you go.
But remember, you asked me about.
I asked you about thread for it.
When you came to my studio and I showed you the suit.
Sock monkey.
Yes,
Well,
exactly.
he was in my studio and I was like, look what I made.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, do you have any of that yarn? And you could
Yeah.
have the sock
Yeah.
monkey.
Well, because Lolita had offered to repair it at one point.
Right.
And
You said no.
no, I do.
you-
I still
you
have the
needed
thread, but we've
yarn.
never really gotten around to. You gave me, you gave me some of the yarn.
Yeah, put your stuff in.
Yeah.
That doesn't get done. That's pretty easy.
But this is,
Another chair. There's a couple chairs.
this is like a much nicer resolution.
I think
I have to go find them.
although I feel like just like that's sort of a much more serious knitting intervention than my armpit.
This is surgery. I'm doing brain surgery
Yes,
on this.
exactly.
creature. That's easy.
Yeah.
I'm doing a special hand sewing
Lois
thing
is
here.
also a little bit more sentimental than mine. 'Cause Your Miss 60 pants.
Well, we'll see what's doable. I brought a few things with holes.
Good.
Whatever you feel like doing with them. We'll discuss.
I'll be doing with
But
them.
this is lamb's wool.
Looks
It
nice.
is the wool of a lamb. A
Thank
Scottish
you.
lamb. Oh, thanks a
A
lot.
Scottish lamb.
That's what they claim. Do you think that's true?
Like I'm
Yeah.
picturing a little lamb with a Scottish accent. It's
Right, I like
like a
that.
cartoon,
Yeah.
like that.
I love
Or
the
one
one
that wears a
sandwich
kilt.
board with your name.
I
on it,
know,
and
isn't that
just
funny?
Like, it's like the
Bought our
vegan special.
camera.
Right.
I have a camera. I have this thing called an iPhone.
See, this is
That's
okay.
right.
Now this is reminding me of Eliza, who had a stroke and now has like a mushy head. Like, look, his head is kind of dented.
That's kind of awesome.
You know,
It's like misshapen.
it also looks like it's like a kind of a veteran's patch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sort of simultaneously
Well, I think also it's.
celebrating his valor.
I think the hat sits lower also.
Fixing it.
Yeah. After
Yeah.
he's repaired, it'll be all.
It's very,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I wish I had some stuffing to. Wonder if I could put some stuffing in there to make his head be rounded back out. Do you want that? Do you care?
Yeah, if we've
'Cause I can
got
take
some.
this.
Yeah.
This ball.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, stuffing.
Look at that.
That's good, Olivia.
Oh, yes. There we go. A little volume in there. Give him some of his brains back.
All right.
Meanwhile, I'm stabbing him in the eye with the needle. This won't hurt a bit.
I was at this house last week in Philadelphia where there was a portrait of a redcoat, a British officer, and there was a black line across his forehead, but there was obviously no eye patch, and so it was very intriguing what this would have been. And it turned out that his ear was chopped off in a saber fight.
Oh, in a duel or?
In hand-to-hand combat on the field. It was a field casualty, and but he wore this black little thing over the wound, and that was his big advertisement for public service, and helped him to be elected to all his positions.
I like this.
Wow.
Getting yellow, the
So
green
perhaps
yellow
this is
part,
a
but I think
future.
brown for the freezer part.
It's it's entirely within the realms of possibility given what's going on. Yeah.
I'm giving him
Given
a
the
little
past history.
massage.
That's nice. A little butt pat there. Oh.
The whole body. It's kind of like a child.
Oh.
Totally, yeah, do that, and you can play around with this. right?
Yeah.
Listen.
Basically the history was
Print
like
these, try to print them.
so much dissipation, so much drinking. It was a little bit like kind of Grey Gardens crossed with
With what? Boys in the band?
yes, yeah,
Maybe?
pretty, yeah, kind of,
Oh,
Yeah.
movie. God.
I never saw Boys in the Band.
Oh my God. It's really something
it's
worth seeing.
yeah.
Is it
Yes.
depraved?
It's out of the no exit school of like put a bunch of people in a room and make them savage each
So I'm gonna
other.
take the C right now.
And in this case, it's a bunch of fags.
So it's kind of Virginia
In the
Woolfy.
70s. Some of whom are
Yeah.
really, like there's a lot of self-loathing and
Right,
going on.
right.
Hannah won't be able to handle it.
It's intense.
Yeah, it's not
Intense.
about like positive imagery at all.
It's it's like a pre-dogma movie, but that does some of those things that those movies do. Like, what was that one that it was like a dinner party, a family dinner party that was really uncomfortable.
Oh, what the celebration?
Yeah.
Oh, celebration.
See, to me, I just go back to Fassbender
Okay.
for all that stuff. Did you ever see Chinese Roulette?
Okay.
No.
Oh, that's an amazing Fassbender movie.
I need to see it.
Yeah. But again, it's one of those like, here's a bunch of folks that are basically related, and now they're going to rip each other to shreds.
Yeah. Yeah, and in this case, it's all these men who are like their dear friends and their family.
Right.
And they are just so loving to each other, but so mean.
So it's not like is it like the end of their loving relationship, or is it just part of it?
No,
Part.
it's more about like here's the crisis of homosexual life. I think it's like from
At that
I think it's from
time,
like
right?
69, 71
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
like that. And so it's really about like, you know, the ones who can pass and who can't pass, and who's like the bitter alcoholic, and who's calling each other on their shit, who's attractive and who's not attractive,
And then like the youngster, the
Yeah.
twink one comes in.
Right.
He's like, it's like he's fed to the dogs, you
Yeah.
know?
Taking off, Chiquiti. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, okay, wow, that was quick. All right.
I know, it seems quick, but it's all up to 2.
Oh, all right, bye.
All right,
Casey,
good luck.
this is Laurel, Hannah, Nayland, Case.
Hi, we met.
Nice to see you.
All right, see you
Yeah, let
tomorrow.
me know if she'll call me with anything. If Teresa comes, it's right.
I know. I emailed her, and then Patrick's supposed to be notified. I emailed Teresa.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, you have Patrick celebrated them yet? Okay, so then Liz will tell you when you hear from her. If you could just call Patrick right away, he'll need to come over with the ramp. Teresa. Okay,
Goodbye.
well,
Have a good
bye.
afternoon.
Have fun. Thank you. I'm gonna try to make both those things so I can just say I did it.
Okay.
I'll be back tomorrow. See you then.
Oh, and about that movie, it's like New Yorkers.
It's in the
kind of-
village.
Yeah, in an apartment, you know?
Right.
Are the interiors nice?
Yeah. It's
They are?
amazing. It's like
No, I mean, it's
think
sort of
it's
shot in one
interesting.
apartment.
It's
I mean,
interesting
yeah.
though, because it's like of a time.
Yeah.
And the outfits, you know, it's
There's a recent documentary that's pretty good called Making the Boys.
oh really?
Yeah, that's
Oh, I'll
about
see
the
that.
author and you know, I mean, because it was a play before it was adapted.
Right.
Did they show that at IFC or anything, or?
I think that they did. I can't remember, but yeah, it's been around, and I'm pretty sure that it's available on demand.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that movie made a really strong impression on me when I saw it.
Yeah, I never saw that.
We should rent it. See if you can
Can you handle it?
You can always turn it off, right?
Right.
Or you can
Well,
leave
if
the
it
room on
has
your
nice
earplugs?
furniture.
It's really interesting. You can handle it, Hannah. You
She
can
already gets
handle
killed.
She
it.
has to have stuff.
No one
It's not
gets
like
killed,
that.
but they have to. There's the violence is all emotional.
Yeah,
it's not
it's
physical.
brutal, but yeah, you can.
But it would probably be something you can.
It'll invade your mind forever, like it has mine.
You should get it Pratt after we're done with our current.
Yeah.
Yes. We need to figure out movies we can watch together because it's not working out. Talk about
Because you guys have different
we
movie
have
tastes.
such different, and I want to see everything, and Hannah wants to only see like 1% of.
Oh, that is not true.
They have to be Merchant Ivory.
That's not true. Not true.
I'm a person who likes a lot of set design myself. I actually can't bear naturalism.
Really?
Yeah.
I like it.
So
all.
I'm happy to. I'm happy to watch documentaries.
Yeah.
I'm happy to watch animation.
Yeah.
Like pretty much anything. But like a comedy that's not like fantastic.
Yeah.
No interest.
Really?
Like a drama, an interpersonal drama.
Yeah.
Forget it.
So no bridesmaids for you?
No.
Oh my God,
no,
that was
no
so
interest.
good. That was so
no
funny.
interest. I mean, it's totally at this point with movies like that. I'm
Yeah.
like, do I need to see this in a theater,
Yeah.
or
Definitely not.
can I watch it at home on video?
Yeah.
And then if it falls into that category, the odds are that I probably won't watch it.
Right.
Because I'm busy watching Adventure Time
Right.
or which if you don't watch, it's pretty amazing.
What is it?
It's a cartoon series
Yeah.
on Cartoon Network, but you can get it on Amazon. You can
Yeah.
buy episode by episode,
Oh,
or on
right.
iTunes,
Yeah.
and it's really, really excellent.
What's the theme?
It is basically the adventures of Jake the dog and Finn the human, in the land of Oo, which is kind of a an elaborate, fantastic world, but is also post-apocalyptic Earth.
Oh, interesting. I like it.
So every episode,
David and Goliath?
utterly not moralizing in that way, and much wilder. Like there's
Or
like,
Tintin, that was the other one.
yeah, it's true.
Do you want me to secure his hat back on?
That would be great.
Look at that. That's attractive. Huh? He's really naked.
You really do need to
That's
secure
like-
that hat.
that's
Yeah, yeah, I think that is.
Nubbin thing. It's an erogenous zone. Goodbye. Goodbye. We won't be looking at that again. That makes me feel uncomfortable. Speaking of uncomfortable.
Yeah, Liz. Thanks for working the
It's always
head.
interesting
Like-
to know. I always love to know when people's lines are drawn and what.
Kinky stuffed animal moment.
You did such a nice job. Can I see it? Wow, it really looks like
It looks
part of
looks like it belongs on the monkey head. It's really most excellent.
I picked out the red.
It's really handsome.
Let's hear the voice that this monkey had. No, you won't do that. That's private.
Oh, come on,
okay. You know I'm dying to hear
We
it.
talk in weird voices.
I know, but it's like me and Phil. I don't think I can like.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, okay.
I always wonder, like, people walking past our apartment, the things they must hear, because we like talking weird.
Take a picture of you.
Of course, everybody
weird
does.
language. It's really.
I'm like, fine, yeah. Yeah.
Does everybody? Because I've asked around and
Every
people
couple
I
has
know
like
says
their
that.
own
I
their
think
own
it's Julie
shtick.
all the time.
Weird
So
voices.
many. Oh my god, so many. Stuffed
It
animals
really.
and
Also,
whole
you're wearing
lexicon.
the right shirt to be.
The lumberjack.
Photograph.
Well, it's. Although probably like against Hannah's outfit would also work because of the red, but right now like the blue is.
Do one with the flash and you can see the reflective in the sweater vest.
Oh wow. I can't use it. There we go. Oh, that's a very interesting picture.
It's got a little bracelet.
You missed that conversation.
Oh.
You were off in your own thoughts at that moment, even though you're sitting here. Remember the conversation about the bracelet?
No,
Is she
they weren't here for
gaslighting
that.
I'm
us?
here for that.
Oh,
They
who
weren't.
was that? I'm
Your
the one who's
assistant.
out of it.
Your assistant was
Oh.
here.
See?
Gaslighting us.
I love that.
Yeah. We've been
Now that's
gaslit
a good
enough. We're on to
movie.
people's tricks.
That is a good movie. And what about the dress in that movie that's all stripes?
That would be a good movie to rent again.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
the
was
clothes
good.
in that movie.
Yeah.
To
That
die
had
for.
some good, not really interiors, because the rooms were all
It had
really
good
ugly.
atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
the gas lights
Oh.
and the rooftop
Yeah.
Love it.
thing, that was really
Mhm.
pretty.
Such a good one.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the 5,000 Fingers of Dr. T?
Yeah, what is that?
It is the only.
I never heard of that.
It's
Me neither.
it's a live action film written by Dr. Seuss with like sets
Oh, wow.
designed by him.
That sounds worthwhile.
So it's a gorgeous Technicolor film and it
What was it made?
looks crazy. Mid-50s.
I've never heard of this.
Yes, the 5,000 Fingers of Dr. T.
We should get that.
Right.
If only there was a device that you could use to look it up online.
There is a device you can use.
That's right.
I'm just making And we also need to see the Fantastic Planet.
Oh, that's pretty amazing as
That is
well.
like, I've seen bits of it and it's just like,
I remember seeing that in the theaters as a kid. It was,
I don't
Oh,
know
yeah,
what
that's
you're
we
talking
said
about.
rent.
yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
it's a French animated film that came out after Yellow Submarine, but had a similar kind of similar sort of animation look to it. But it's like really dystopic science fiction.
Well,
It was
I
maybe like
think,
72 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should, now that fall's coming and winter, we should have a monthly movie night or something.
Seriously.
Seems like the four of us are all movie freaks.
My friend Nathan has not seen Reform School Girls, and his idol
I haven't
is
seen
Wendy O. Williams. And I was like, Reform School Girls. And then he's like, what are you talking about? And I go, what?
Because
Really?
he's young, right?
Oh, yeah, he's 30.
He's a child.
But he knows everything else.
He is adorable.
Has he seen Desperate Living?
He has it memorized. That's
Oh.
Oh,
That's one of my
okay.
favorite
That's
all-time
exactly
movies.
Yeah.
how we became friends, was because like one of us just said something like, "Don't tell me I don't know what Vietnam was like." Which just like, and then we were just like yelling in each other's faces. I hate you. And
Now you will live in Mortville forever.
Come on, little birdie.
Hey,
Oh my
hey,
God.
stupid. Hey, dummy.
Hey, Lauren, you got your clothes on backwards.
You know, the last time I did an online personal ad, which was when I met Julie, I put as my favorite sex scene, Desperate Living.
Oh my God,
I just put that, like the movie.
Griselda, it's so unnatural.
Yeah, the G Hill and
Oh my
the,
God.
when they're in that ramshackle little hut.
The bar, that's the
So
best.
dirty.
But the bar is amazing.
Why am I not remembering
Cookie
that?
Mueller.
It has the, it's got the glory holes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the,
And Liz Renee. shuts
yes,
her-
yeah,
God,
yeah.
it's so good. What about the castration? Remember that part?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's all so good.
So much for science, Buffy.
I think I saw that
You saw it with Nayland.
when he showed it at Bar.
That's right, at Bard.
That
That was Hannah's introduction to
That was
it.
enough.
And you
That's
were like
fucking
sitting
nice.
2 chairs away from me, just going like,
And I remember that was
Not your
like,
cup of tea, huh?
I remember it was like a moment where Cecilia was very like,
It was amusing, but.
oh, is she against it?
I think that she was trying to sort of figure it out.
How she felt about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys hash it out?
Wow.
Not
Done.
specifically.
So let's move on to yours now.
My Scottish lamb.
I have to take a picture of this, even though you're documenting it extensively. I'll take my own.
I
Do you, Liz, do you need anything like some juice? or
No, I
something?
just need you guys to keep hanging out because this is awesome.
Well, we're excited about this event. We've been counting the moments, in fact.